Back. Yes. I don't know why, but both my computers lost internet. I feel like we got kicked off or something. I don't know. I need to check what's happening. That's the third time that's happened in the last week. It's just kicked us off. And I was in the middle of the, like, explanation for what was happening with Golbez. And I don't know whether I've lost that fucking cutscene now. It was like, oh, and this is my master plan. You have been disconnected from the server. Like, unfucking real. Unbelievable. I'm so mad. Can I watch this cutscene again? Oh. Well played, Squeenix. Well played. Or is this after the cutscene? Oh, well played, Squeenix. Well fucking played.
It seems I was a step too slow.
Jesus Christ, that's awesome. I didn't know that happened, but I'm so happy it does.
To defeat all of us archfiends.
I was raging.
You are
so angry.
Indeed.
Oh, don't worry about the face cam. It'll sort itself out. What is it he seeks? Tell me.
You would know my lord's true purpose.
Yes. Yes.
Very well. The knowledge will not change the outcome. Listen then, and learn how all began.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Cannot believe the timing of that. I haven't even got all my apps on. I just tried to get everything working.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath. Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different.
Yeah.
You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world
Stop it,
will
you
never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
Stop it.
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
Okay.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one.
I'm minimizing
of 14.
you, I swear. I'm minimizing you.
There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
I can't. There's got to be more to it than just being conquerors.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
That's not helpful at all.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the source?
So they're not even going to the first.
Just so.
All our theories are in the bin.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken.
You can't stop making hentai.
Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself.
Why do they need to damn us?
Not
They die
everything
here,
will be a
right?
trade. This I learned from the people of this world.
We could set up a factory where we just kill you guys. Have a big door, we'll let you all in, just
Even
munch
without a
you up.
contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way.
Yeah, but the ones who can come
Else
here
I'm
want to wage
already
war.
a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon. To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
Maybe he sold them on the idea, but that's not his goal. I don't know, if they want to die, why wage war here? Right? Why not is a really poor reason. Like, let's go and conquer another world in tail's some kind of permanence to it. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to add up to me. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation. So I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there is a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breast. No, we get that they can't die. That's not the conversation. Everybody gets that they can't die, right? They're stuck there, they're in purgatory, that's great. But the solution to that isn't to go to another world and start killing those people. That's not the plan. That's the worst way you could possibly go about it. Like, there's way better ways. There's nothing more for us here. What of Alzadal's legacy? Has there been word from Methuzahla and the others? I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better than the gate to be destroyed than used to unleash more Voidson. We should return to the Megaduta and rejoin the others. I think they just want to have a reason to kill them. Nah, I think that's really weak. I think that's really flimsy. Yeah, I don't buy that. I mean, it could be, but like, I don't buy that as a reasonable thing. It's like, oh, we need to give them a reason to kill us. Nah, I don't dig that. I mean, I totally get that Golbez has a completely separate goal, but no, that doesn't sit with me at all. Yeah, I could totally buy into Golbez manipulating them to say, hey, go here and find the sweet embrace of death. I could buy that. You could sell that to people who've been trapped in purgatory for ages. That makes sense. But the whole methodology of it just doesn't have rhyme or reason for me right now. The way they're going about it seems very wrong to me. It's good to see you both returned hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago and are already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Yeah. Zero being Zeramus is still a potential. A twist on it could have been if one of the
Thank goodness you're both all right.
We'll talk about after this.
Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain? Golbez aspires to deliver Voidsent unto the source. Where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Voidsent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
You know what I would have liked? I would have liked if one of the 4 lieutenants came through and, like, didn't want to battle and was like, I'd literally just want to die. Like, can you help me? And then, if there was like an arc or something where the Scions, like Alizé or whatever, was like trying to convince them to love life and there's stuff to live for, blah, 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 like we've got with Zero. And they're like, no, that's not what I want at all. And it led to to show something as to why it must be this way. Because that's what's not sitting with me right now. Like an assisted suicide arc. Because that's essentially what they want, right? That is essentially what they're after. Like, their purpose... And Golbez has probably sold them on this idea. It's like, hey, you know, I could get us off this world and there's a place where you can die. And that person comes over and does that. Yeah, the majority of Void have succumbed to the hunger, but the other ones haven't. Like, Rubicante hasn't, for sure. I think Zero is special, being Memoria, because the normal Voidborn have eternal and basically uncontrollable hunger. Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about the other ones, but there's ones here that are talking and whatnot, right? To be fair, Rubicante's been sucking on Dragon Ether. Wasn't that kind of what we got in Zero's domain, though? Yeah, but we want it over in this domain, because that's the point they've actually left their world into a place they could die, right? They've crossed the bridge. That's where they are. They've crossed the bridge into that place. It's like, shit, I could die here. This is what I've always wanted. I'm not here to kill you. I want to die. They're fully aware of their situation. Shit, Rubicante just explained the whole damn thing. So, that's what I'm looking for. That missing piece of the puzzle.
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Oh, they're going to open another.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely
Just get more Atomoses. Just have them gobbling it all up.
Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
We do know some people who can get to there.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
They're not local, though.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
Well, we still can't get the Scions to the first, can we?
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
What Scions? Scions? Mod check? Your stellar would be alone with more magical stones. How about a little training to keep your lance arm honed? You probably prefer some fighting.
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment.
Yo, free labor. Baller. We'll call you an intern.
I will go for myself. To try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
She's so
While
evil.
our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
Yeah. Oh, Vitra Sag. Yeah, Sag Dragon. Big sad dragon. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Thavner been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me to discover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time, we may have lost the gate in our Zal legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead for the next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme, but no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. I think Golbez is just sending whatever. Doesn't give a shit if they die. Convincing them it's cool if they die. Just do what I ask of you. I think that's the whole... I think Golbez is after something else. He's like, yeah, go there. Just do this one thing for me. I can get you out of here. You could die. You could do whatever. Just get there. Meanwhile... It's a Dalamud reflection. Dumber lad. Mmm. Tasty dragon ether. Nom 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 nom.
Kenyatso and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow.
Please piece this together for me.
In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they.
Yeah, the vulnerable and the desperate. We get it.
You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding.
And the goal is...
Hereon, I shall walk alone.
No, he's not protecting us from an even greater evil. That's not what he's doing.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Okay, that's just opened too many fucking doors, man. Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads and no one may go. No, you're just going to leave us there. You're just going to leave us there. Okay, I'm on board with the, why the Void Center coming here. It's not, as we suspected and hoped, it's nothing to do with what, Golbez actually wants. A piece of Zodiac? No, I don't know. I mean, it could be. Obviously, it can be. They can write it however they want it. Why would it be? Why would he be suffering from that? Unless that armor is empty. Could Golbez be Zodiac? Like a voice of Zodiac? Could that just be a hollow armor set? And he's trapped there and suffering or something? You know what I mean? Zodiac's impossible. It's never impossible. It's a fantasy game, but yeah, it seems unlikely. Why would he be suffering there? I don't think he wants death. I think he's okay. He's selling that snake oil to everybody else. You know, well, it's not snake oil. They can die, but that's not what his purpose is. He wants to kill everybody here. So why would life on Aetheris be causing him suffering? The Warrior of Light's 14th reflection. He's us from the 13th. So why would that be causing him suffering? And also, wouldn't his focus be on us specifically? Rather than everybody on Aetheris. Absorb the piece of Zodiac like all voices do. But Zodiac is poof, so he wants to go poof now too. It feels a little flimsy. Maybe. I mean, it could be any of these things. He reminds me of a bad version of Fan Daniel. Could be overthinking it. I mean, but we've had some really good storylines. I don't know. Time's reflection. There's definitely a twist coming. Well, there's just things that don't add up with the plan, right? Which is why I had why I was so, like, annoyed with what the Void Center were doing. It's like, this just doesn't add up with what Golbez is saying at all. If you just wanted to come here and die, the methodology is all wrong. But him sending them saying, like, okay, I could get you to die, just do this one thing for me and I will open the gate for you, that makes sense. And then they're like, okay, we've got an obligation. They're so hungry, they'll do it. And then they're happy to die after they've done their task. Like, that makes sense. That fits. But what he's doing, I don't know. I don't know. He wants to open the gate to the Shadowlands. The Archfiends joining the flow was a lot of ether that went there. Could he be overloading it to re-access his soul? I don't know enough about that kind of stuff to know whether another reflection's ether being transferred to another, what does that do to the balance? Does it initiate some sort of mini rejoining or something? Or, I mean, Nupss said it'd be calamitous, but she wasn't referring to the ether specifically, I don't think. Let's side things up. Yeah, I know. This is probably going to be a storyline that's unfolding for, like, 4 years or something. So we'll see. What if the 13th Watcher? Maybe. Well, we've got that's in the Alliance Raid. The Alliance Raid is pointing to Watcher do something else. And maybe trigger it by join and end the cycle. Could be. They could be trying to do something dramatic with all the reflections. It could be. He needs a lot of ether to get through. Yeah, we know he wants to come through, but he also wants to kill everybody here. Like, that's his goal. He doesn't want to come through and just die or do a little task. His little task is to kill everybody on Aetheris. Because and to end his suffering. Like, that will stop something. He wants to rewrite the rules of reality. I mean, that's literally what he just said. His final line was, I will go there and we'll kill them all. No. He wants to kill everybody on the source. That's what he said. And to end my suffering. We'll kill them all and put an end to my suffering. That's what he just said. He did? Not kill it. Oh, did I mishear it? Maybe I misheard it. Not kill everyone in the Theris, everyone on the 13th, which you can only do by sending them to the source, which would be a calamity. Okay, yeah, I misheard that then. Alright, that's okay. That works then. Of his shard. Okay, of his shard. Well, if that's the case then, that really does just simplify everything. I mean, are we going for a morally grey approach then? Golbez is not a bad guy. He's kind of making that sacrifice that the ancients made all that time ago. Is like, we've literally lived in purgatory for thousands of years, and we just want out, and all my people want out. So we're coming, and yeah, you have to die, but we're not living like this. His goal could be, like, he could be a good guy. He could be, like, in his mind, you know, similar to, like, Emmett. He wants to just free all his people who have been trapped in never-ending hunger for all that time. He has his own goal. Yeah, maybe. There's something in there. We'll see. But, I mean, that kind of works. Why not use the Memoriates? Is there something wrong with their version of death? Well, seemingly. I mean, Zero wasn't happy until she came here. She still brings up the endless hunger and stuff. Yeah, it could be. It could be just so he wants to free everybody on the 13th. That would be an interesting aspect to come through. Similar to what we've had in the past, though. Where you can, if he's got a point, if we go that way. Yeah, Blob side quest. I'm too hungry, honestly. I've not eaten in like 9 hours and been swimming. I need to go and eat. So we'll do the side quest on the extreme tomorrow. Is my game plan. But I need to go and get food. It's painful to sit here, which is not a place you want to be. So, I'm going to love you, leave you guys. Please be good. Yeah, we'll do Tataru. We'll finish up the new stuff tomorrow. We'll do Tataru, we'll do the extreme, and we'll do the blobbies. Alright, you got mail? I always have mail. I also have no inventory space left to get whatever nonsense is in my mailbox. But have a great day, guys. I'll see you in the morning. We'll be here around 8:30, 9 a.m. GMT. Alright, be good. Bye, everybody.